Hey pilots, welcome to another exciting episode of War Robots Domination, a series of helpful gameplay tutorials designed to help highlight the tactics and strategies that I use to help tip the scales in my favorite game, War Robots. Each episode will feature a handful of battles along with helpful commentary that'll provide insight as to what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. I'm your host, Gotcha Beacons, and I've been playing this awesome game for a few years now, and I've learned a few tricks along the way that I'd love to share with y'all. You'll notice that although my hangar is fairly basic and at lower levels, I've been able to climb it up to Expert League, so I believe that you'll find my tactics will help you do more with less, which can be very helpful with today's economy in the game. I should also mention that this is my second account, so don't let my career profile stats fool you. This is actually my baby account, but it sends a great message to pilots who feel they need to chase the current meta in order to be competitive in battle, because you don't. Wise gameplay can usually overcome any fancy gimmick. A death button is a great example. It can still melt just about any build, and its heritage stems all the way back to nearly the beginning of the game. It's all about knowing when to use it and how to use it. So, without further ado, I invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy today's episodes while I walk you through my gameplay tactics and share with you my mindset in battle. I hope you find it entertaining, helpful, and fun to watch. I think you will. Be sure to keep a lookout for a hidden treasure. I've placed a link in one of the battles of this episode that will give you access to one of my exclusive winning formula videos. These private reserve videos were specially designed for squad battles and work amazingly well for domination and beacon rush, and provide specific formation strategies for certain maps that will practically guarantee a victory to the team that deploys these tactics correctly. So, keep a lookout for them, guys. Happy hunting. Let's start by taking a good look at the hangar. We got Frick and Frack, my Death Button Raven and my Russian Death Button Raven. And then we got the General, my beautiful Trident Fury. And then we got Reaper, my Avenger Bulwark. And then we got Buzzkill, my Scorch Mender. The bots are all level 6 and the weapons are at level 9. I'm currently an Expert 1. I'm going to call this battle Bullies in Canyon. Definitely stick around to see some bullying going on. Enjoy my friends in the background and status as they play their awesome song, I'm Still Here. So, this is the canyon. As you know, the General loves the canyon. This is a great sweet spot for the General. From right here, I can go ahead and pick right at that guy and cover that spawn beacon for the Reds, and he couldn't touch me. And then I can also obviously monitor and support our spawn beacon in the back over there. And then obviously underneath that bridge, I can chip away at anyone. Those tridents allow me to reach right around the corner there and pick off at that guy even though I didn't have line of sight. So obviously the General loves this spot on the canyon and can do a tremendous amount of job, a tremendous amount of bullying. You know what? And at the beginning of the game, it's really the best time for the General to come out, especially on a map like this, because from here, I can monitor center, I can chunk away, I can really do some damage, take out quite a few bots. Some guy, how that guy's missing, I'm missing that guy, so that's okay. I can just come down here and do some damage somewhere else. And that's what you do with the General. You know, you find a spot that you can do some support, and if you're missing him, then go after someone else. Now, from away across the canyon, there is a very smart Leo that's basically finding me. He's found his target, and I am a threat. And I'm happy to see that someone's recognizing that, and he took the General out. So, this is my toolbox, my hangar is, and I realize if I'm gonna go after that guy, I need to go after him with something that can't be hurt. So here comes Reaper. This next performance deserves a formal introduction. Like a moth to a flame, this kid loves to brawl. He never runs away. He never runs at all. His guns just keep blazing like an endless rain, taking down Reds again and again. He's mean to the core, some say much deeper. He has no real name, but the Reds call him Reaper. When it comes to pure intimidation, the Avenger Bulwark can provide ample amounts of pucker factor to any Red opposition. His dual shields and seemingly endless magazines drain all hopes of an easy kill from any would-be attacker, near or far. In a pack fight, his damage output is relentless and overpowering. In a knife fight, his durability is surprisingly immense, and the dual shields give him the ability to face nearly any opponent with a swagger of confidence. Although his ominous presence commands attention from multiple attackers, ferocious artillery and extreme durability make him a cold-blooded killer and the badass of the battlefield. At the end of the battle, when the toe tags are tallied, you can bet your last dollar, somewhere near the top, was Reaper. Reaper is my bulwark, my Avenger Bulwark. 500 meters means that I have to get a lot closer to that guy, but I can walk right on up to that guy and not even feel a scratch in my paint. So, and I think he might not even let me get to him. He probably knows his days are numbered. So, if you have a bulwark or if you don't have a bulwark, here's the important thing about the mechanics of a bulwark. You have two shields. You have a physical shield and you have an Aegis shield. They are not both up at the same time. Your Aegis is like an Ansel, but it does not self-regenerate. You have to drop the physical shield for that to happen, or put up the physical shield for that to happen. So, when you're not using your Aegis, it's very important that you drop it and put your physical shield up and use your physical shield most of the time. And while it's down, your Aegis is recharging. So what I'm going to do is, see, that's physical. There you go. Now I've turned my physical shield on, and while that's happening, my Aegis shield is regenerating. And then I flip it back over and weather that storm and get that guy. Now I'm going to hit my physical shield as soon as I can and put my physical shield up so my Aegis can now start recharging. I'm also taking advantage of modules. So between modules and the toggling back and forth between the Aegis and the physical, you can really get a lot of mileage out of your bulwark and turn him into the Canyon Bully. And that's what he's doing right now. He's really becoming quite the bully here, because no matter what they do, I've got a solution. And as long as I'm mindful about the timing and the pacing and toggling back and forth, pretty soon you're going to want to drop my physical or put my physical up. See how it's a physical shield in that icon? And as soon as I tap it, my physical shield will go up. And I'm going to need to do that here shortly, because I need to start charging up my Aegis shield. But now I saw I have a little guy here with an Ansel shield, so I weathered a few of those shots, and I'm letting my Ansel shield or my Aegis shield charge up. And as soon as I need to, I can flip it right back over. So it's just a matter of kind of watching to see who's coming at. So now I might flip it back over, but I'm in a good protected spot. So I'm going to sit right here and go after that guy. It's a nice angle here, and it looks like we're just about, yeah, there we go. Nice green banner, woohoo! All right, the bullies in the canyon had a great day. The General and Reaper had a fun time in the canyon, and I didn't even burn through all my bots. I was able to grab top damage. I didn't grab a beacon, but I did a lot of support and helped my team so they could kind of go around and get the beacons and not have as much of a fight when they got there. It looks like we have experts and masters on both sides. I think there ended up being a diamond. There he is on the other side. But hey, it was a great game. If you see your name, thanks for the game. It was a whole lot of fun, and I hope you learned a lot from that one. Peace out, guys. I'm going to call this battle the Power of Two. It's got a great lesson in it. And I enjoy my friends in the background and status as they play their super cool instrumental, Mortality. So, this is Moon, and I always open up with Frick. He's my death button Raven. That double jump allows him to get all the way over to this far beacon right away. Now, I know I'm going to have a runner up behind me here, and he's going to catch that spawn beacon. I'm calling this battle the Power of Two. And throughout the battle, you're going to see moments where because there was two of us nearby, it allowed us to take care of and weather any kind of skirmish. Right now, I'm by myself, but I'm not. There's a mate over to my right, and as I died, he kind of moved right on in. Now, there's a Spectre that just got me with those vortexes. I'm going to go back over to help to get that Spectre right now. But right now, I'm going to go right up. Now, what's going to happen here with me and this Spectre is I'm trying to chunk him down, but those vortexes are pretty powerful. And because I had a mate over there to my left, he was able to help chip that guy down and take him out. Frack has got pretty good power, but he's not a death button. He's a Russian death button. They don't have huge initial impact like Frick does. They're good for long range. But anyway, so that was really good teammate right there. A good help by my teammate. and sticking around with one other guy. So basically, when you're running solos, make sure that there's a pair of reds coming around. Make sure that when you're running solos, you're running in pairs. Try to do that as much as possible. 3 on a team is a little too much because then you're probably bunched up in an area. Try to go. See, now that guy took me up, and then my mate was right over there to take that guy out. And then I'm going to hop into Buzzkill. He buzzes, then he kills you, and then he's going to keep moving on. Now I'm going to go to try to find a mate. Just see if I can put some paint on these guys. Now, this guy, he did a stealth jump, but luckily, Buzzkill, he's pretty formidable. Now I'm there with a mate. Now I'm going to head on over to that beacon because I need to get it capped over, but I have a mate that's joining me so we can kind of pair up. Now, I need to try to mend this guy up a little bit and see if we can kind of weather this storm. These guys, there you go, yeah, those Mercuries, when they land, they do a nasty damage, and both my mate and that guy got taken out before they could actually start doing some damage on the guy. Luckily, I was able to weather his storm and put on most of the hurt on him, but now that thing is really tough to come around. So I'm gonna head on over there with the Reaper. He's my Avenger Bulwark. I'm gonna take down that threat right there. It looks like I had a mate that did follow behind me over to the right over there, and he was able to liberate that one. So I'm gonna go down below here. Now, there really isn't a mate nearby me, but right now it's just a matter of cleanup. We got a 4-to-1 beacon advantage. Now, see my mate come in beside me though, so we can kind of pair up. And it's always a good to try to see if you can pair up. Because another thing too, when they're shooting at one, the other one can be taking advantage of that. So there you go. The power of 2 really does help on this game, especially when you're running solo. Do your best to pair up with someone. Again, don't bunch up with 3 or more if it's a spread out map like Mood. Always make sure you kind of pair up. We'll take a look at the pilots on both sides. We had some masters and experts on both sides. No tankers. I love to see a good balanced battle where everyone gave it their all, and we were just able to put a little more pressure on the Reds than they were on us, and that was awesome to see. So if you see your name, thanks for the game. It was a whole lot of fun. Peace out, guys. So it looks like we're going to be dropping into Canyon today. Long range map. You're going to see lots of Zeuses and Scourges and Geckos and everything long range there. My hangar is pretty well-rounded with Raven, Griffin, Carnage, my Zeus Fury, and the Scourge Mender. It's a good one there. Enjoy my friends in the background and status playing their epic song War. Awesome for this background. As always on Canyon, I'm going to start with my Zeus Fury. Try to get over here and get to a good spot to get a good vantage point on center. I can get these guys, and I can also protect and guard that and get to guys up in that upper left area as well. Normally my Zeus holds up pretty good from this spot because I can shoot over the top of this berm and get the guys there and also get a good shot at the guys in the center. But wow, I was taken out quite quickly. So I'm going to hop in with my death button Griffin, Raven I should say, and take out both guys that were coming back there to threaten. Now, I normally do a lot more damage with that Zeus Fury, so I'm going to have to make up some ground with my little death button here. That guy there is doing some pretty good long range. He's got a good vantage point, so he is a threat that I want to erase right now. And you are gone, buddy. Sorry, I'll die just getting you out of there. Hovers are tough, especially with those vortexes, so that took me out. So now I'm in with my Carnage. I've got Avengers on this thing. Those are fairly good range, 500 meter. The clips last forever. I can fire and fire and fire and fire. Now I gotta find some cover here quick because this map has a lot of geckos and Scourges and other energy type weapons that can get right through my Ansel. So I really gotta get close to cover. That's one thing you guys want to do. Know who's shooting at you and pick the right kind of cover. Don't just count on your Ansel saving your butt because it don't. Not that much kinetics on a big range map like this. Lots of these energies. Trebuchets, Scourges, Zeuses, Fluxes, that's what I was talking about, and there's an Ion, there's a medium one. So, I'm done there too. This next performance deserves a formal introduction. His team thinks he's friendly. He looks very nice. The Reds think he's feeble. The Reds should think twice. He doesn't look tough, but don't let his size fool you. Dismiss this guy's threat, and he's gonna school you. To see this one fight will give you a chill. It's easy to see why they call him Buzzkill. One of the most underrated builds in my hangar, Buzzkill, my Spark Scourge Mender, quickly proves his value within moments of entering any battle. The long-range top-mounted weapons allow him to shoot over the top of lower structures, much like the General, without risk of return fire. But it gets better. His ability to mend others around him as well as himself unlimited amounts of times in battle make him invaluable in closely matched battles where longevity is the key to victory. But it still gets even better. When activated, his mending ability allows him to weather nearly any firefight while dishing back amazing amounts of damage in close-range fights with his high-output energy weaponry. With his added health module update, Buzzkill seems almost unkillable, even to the most formidable foes. So, take your best shot and bring all your skill. Just be ready to dive when you face Buzzkill. Now I'm going to take my little Mender. Now these are Scourges and Sparks, and they're a good long-range energy weapon, 600 meter. They really don't start doing a lot of damage to get up close, but the great thing about the Mender is he's tougher than you'd think, and also because of the way the weapons are mounted, I can do like a Zeus. I can shoot over the top of these barriers. Also, I can help my mates out if they're running a little bit weak on energy, and I can always regenerate and get some energy back. So it's a great bot, and the Scourges and Sparks work really well on this map. This has been a grueling battle. They have really been taking it to us. They've been really good on keeping up on beacons. I'm doing my best to try to stay out of line of sight, but you know, it's a big open map, so you gotta kind of pick and choose where you're gonna stand. But if you're all behind cover the whole time, you're not gonna be able to do any damage. So it's really kind of a balance between staying protected and doing some damage. Also, try to find a target that is already being preoccupied by one of your other mates. Teamwork is really one of the biggest strategies that you can use in this game well. I'm starting to see something there. They're down to 3 guys. We are starting to win the battle of attrition. So I'm going to take advantage of this little opening in the coverage here and take this beacon. We are way down on beacon bar, but we are starting to get to the point now where we can make an epic comeback. We just got to mind what's going on here. So grabbing that beacon was really important because we need to start making some ground here. We might just actually finish them all off, but I got to make sure that I get that beacon. And we got 1 beacon left. This guy's going to spawn right here somewhere, and he's going to probably get me out. Yeah. But, oh, yeah, see, this is what happened. See what happened there? I had some team, and I don't know if I'm going to last through this one, but I'm going to try to get up here, and with 3 guys working this guy, I'm going to try to get this guy, and yeah! Woohoo! We're going to get 5 beacons up on this guy. Hey, guess what, brothers? It's all over. Gotcha beacons. That was awesome. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. That was an epic battle. Hope you enjoyed watching that one. It was sure fun to play. Here's today's pilots, and I managed to finish top, and I'm in with some heavy hitters here. We've got some masters and some high-end experts, another master, there's another expert, another medium expert, and wow, there's on the other side, there's a high master, and an expert. Wow, I did some pretty good damage here. I'm not going to pat myself in the back too much, but I'm feeling pretty good right now because I got level 6 bots. But hey, what an epic battle. Thanks so much for watching, guys. These were the heroes, and there I am right there with my little 6-pack hanger. Hey, hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you like to see these videos. Definitely make a comment. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this one. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Hey, keep them blue out there. I love you all for watching. We'll see you on the battlefield. Peace out. Well, friends, that just about wraps it up for another episode. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed what you saw and are able to take something you learned and use it in battle. I add content to my YouTube channel almost daily, so please stop by when you're able and check out the fresh new material. Or just click on an old episode and maybe catch another tip that'll help you up your game. If you like what you see, please tap on the red subscription button and then tap the bell to be notified when new episodes are released. It would also be helpful if you could make a comment about the video, whether it's an example of how the episode helped you, or maybe additional advice to help elaborate on the tactics I shared, or even constructive comments that'll help clarify something I might have missed. It's all good and greatly appreciated. Finally, this game is full of challenges and can create frustration for some who are simply trying to have fun with this awesome game. My goal is to provide you all with helpful information and help reduce the frustration and increase the fun. So, if you feel these videos are helping you, please share them with a friend, someone who you think might benefit from them. Well, that's about it for today, guys. As always, keep them blue out there, and I hope to see you on the battlefield. Make sure you're having fun, though, because if you're not, you're doing it wrong. I love you all for your support. Play well. Peace out.